Alright everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So let's go back up, because this seems to be where we're going for the main thing. I don't quite want to do that yet. There's an interesting way to get over here, but you could just walk down here. We got in through a well and then like this cavern over here, but we were already like right here. It's just weird.
Hold on a word.
Fascinating. Aren't you... I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baulders Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview?
Hold on, what do you want with me?
I'm here looking for my next angle, but it's all the same. Oppression, famine, death. I need something new. Someone like you. It won't take more than 2 moments of your time. If you play your cards right, this could make the cover. I just need some extra details. So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this?
I've come to save the city.
You have? But I thought our soon-to-be Lord Gortash had things in hand. Though, if anyone could help him, it would be you. You've got a knack for finding chinks in the Absolute's armor. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that?
How in the hells do you know about that?
I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric?
I fought with everything I had. He was a formidable foe wielding terrible powers. I offered him a chance at redemption. When he refused to take it, he left me no choice.
So you were forced to kill him? What a tragic story. Unfortunately, Absolutists rarely seem interested in compromise. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack?
What makes you think I'm planning on attacking them?
I don't imagine they'll give you much choice after you killed their general. Better to be on the front foot, surely. You must have some strategy in mind.
I'm gonna cut that rotten cult off at the head, take out its leaders.
Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to kill.
It's that lady. Maybe not, because you didn't have to do all this. Oh no, it is, okay.
So, you're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Oh, have you come begging? Sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Weird.
Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
There must be something.
North Worms Crossing, South Rivington.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
We can't get in.
I have family here. They said we'd be welcome.
I think we'd be able to do something there.
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir, we can't let you in.
Take it somewhere else.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people. Holy people. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Here we be. Take me to my cherished Shira, and thy reward shall be plenty.
I forgot all about that damned amulet.
You work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body that wash up the Great Harbor tomorrow.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
The Triad for Children. Behold Protection's future, the Steel Watch. This light read for younger worshippers opens on the following adage. On the first day, Tyr saw the world's injustice, though his eyes were blind. On the second day, Torn was slain and returned to serve the truth. On the third day, Ilmater wept for all that came before and all that was to come. The age of the Steel Watch approaches. The immutable logic and impeccable judgment of complex machinery will pass law without fault and without hesitation. Why must we risk the lives of those brave enough to accept the mantle of city guard in the fray with common thugs? Moreover, why must we risk the liberty of citizens at the mercy of the vice and caprice of others who take this mantle for ill? Worry no longer as the Steel Watch automatons take to the streets. Oh, we saw them, yeah.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I thought I could just look, you know what I'm saying? Baulders Mouth, 1492 DR, issue 80. Oh, cool. A refugee allegedly slaughters benevolent father Lorgan, Inspector Valeria to investigate. On the matter of soups and starvation. I implore you, Rector Yanis, Father Lorgan, to restore your temple's most wonderful soup kitchen to our encampment. My precious baby loved the aptly named meat slop you last served. Even if other ungrateful souls here turned up their noses, I can only sacrifice my own meager rations in his name for so long. Yours faithfully, Fortuno Dibs. Servok Enchev, a study in suffering. A transcription of a sermon given in Baldur's Gate in 1368 DR. Ball can teach us about suffering. Please hold your gas, patient flock. I assure you there's a point to this unorthodox subject matter. I'm sure you've heard the gathering rumors about the recently deposed Grand Duke-elect Servok Enchev. They are true. He engineered the sickness within our nation's iron. He slaughtered Duke Elton, and yes, he nearly set Baldur's Gate and Am into a full-throated war against each other. All this for one whose name you should know with fear, but nary speak. Baal, a murder most complete. This is why our work is important, you noble tormented. Suffering must be balanced, alleviated. We must bear its lashings on our shoulders when we can. For if we do not, our lord on the rack's enemies will press upon it and allow its weight to tip and crush the world as we know it into bloody pulp. These are the stakes, my suffering lambs. This is the rod our backs must bear. Right. Colfax's Compendium of Consecrated Creatures. An elementary bookmark in this uncharmingly alliterative tome brings attention to one particular page. The Holophant, the most mild-mannered mastodon. 'Tis rare to find, dear reader, a creature of such benevolent countenance as the noble Holophant. The only wrinkle with the fine beast I have found is upon its leathery hide. On the topic of the wrinkled skins, other angelic forms in Mount Celestia are gigantic, so mayhaps this skin will tighten when the Holophant engorges in celestial size. 'Tis but an errant wandering. Whilst conversing with one of their breed, Lulu, I learned that the Holophant averts its want from mortal vice at all costs, and has an indefatigably buoyant and cheery view of the mortal planes. I cannot bring myself to quash these imaginings of our realm, and only hope we one day rise to this creature's conception of our kind. Ilmartyr Combat Manual. Many would ask how the open-hand temple should respond to acts of violence against our persons. Well, it is a most stickly conundrum. We must rely on the gifts granted to us by our suffering God, that of curative miracles. As long as you can salve yourself, your fellow congregants, or even the wayward minds of your vicious assailants, that must be your approach. For we are not to inflict suffering, only to alleviate it. Besides, there's always nearby flaming fists to handle that sort of distasteful thing, hopefully.
Still can't believe anyone would murder
Father Lorgan.
Nature's grace, must you be so insensitive?
What the hell?
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Order of the Ilmatari Service. A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. There are a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the tome. Let's go through this stuff first.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
There's a hatch. Lo, a most joyous sensation. For the eyes of Father Sormel of the Open Hand Temple only. Field report, Benton the Devout, Marpenoth 12, 1368 DR. Today a rough-shod group of adventuring sorts happened upon my little patch of Firewine Bridge, so I naturally espoused the benefits of our shattered saint unto them. Can you conceive of what they said to me, arch sufferer? After I had warned them of the evils of the most perverted of magics, this group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. Sorcerers! They would not heed my warnings about this degenerate magic, nor would they cast off all earthly belongings and join our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across my pathetic form, what exquisite holy suffering. Soups of the Realms by Brother Donick. A selection of soups have been outlined in the stickly often splattered pages of this missive. Dippin' soup. Sometimes you've got nice bread, and nothing's better than dippin' bread. Or dip bread, whatever. It's just a recipe, potato chowder. Look, if all you've got is potatoes, you've got to make some potato soup. This chowder makes it not horrid. Oh, I really want these potions. Because no one's selling any. We've only had one person sell, and that's the dude we knew. Surgery kit. The suffering masses. To salve a scar or stitch a broken seam of skin is simple, but a curative for the soul, for the malaise of suffering that sits betwixt one's ears and in one's heart. That is a harder balm to apply. We faithful tormented must practice listening most intently, and hope that the act of spilling sorrow from stuttering mouths is itself soothing. We must learn which words to speak in fetid silence, and when to speak them. But most of all, when to let tranquil reflection be. A new blasphemy, bloodletting, and sanguine arcana. Penned on official House of Broken God parchment by the revered mistress of the house, Lashbearer Katrine. Be on your guard, mind faithful, for speculation and heretical wondering has spread amongst the broken flock in recent times. If you are offered blood transference, report it to your temple's rector immediately. It shall not heal you, it shall not deliver you. To suffer truly in the name of our Lord on the rack, your own blood must endure. And another potion of healing.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Whoops.
You're being...
I didn't even notice that it was red. Whatever. Fuck y'all, I just wanted to read a book.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded like you were having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
Let's see. We do Bard. No murder story I've ever read has ended simply. I bet there's more afoot here.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Where can I find the investigator?
Chares's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Can you tell me where to find Shira Clarwin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
I best be going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
God, so Man, so much inspiration that we can't even use. Okay, let's go in here. We can search him, that's interesting. Logan's chest key.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Lorgan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
Who do you think killed Father Lorgan?
I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Interesting. An end to suffering. A selection of rites for the dead and dying adorn this manuscript. Let the light of perpetual toleration guide your servant's wretched form to peace. In blooded mercy, hear my prayer. Our most ardent petitions bring this soul afore your tear-scorched eyes. Lord, blink and let it pass into reverie. The poison drained, the sickness quelled. As I deliver this body from that which ailed it, I render its soul unto your care. Encyclopedia Apotheca by Sandra Taylor. One particular page's corner in this curative tome is more dog-eared than the rest. Arcane paralysis, common sources, suckling on fizz tree blossom, deep monastic meditation, curious min locks, deep monastic misk, poisons, carabasins, gift, jewel extract, incurious meanlocks, curative solutions, healing, abjuration, lesser restoration, restorative elixirs, general antidotes, remedial potions. So we have that hatch. Let's go in here first. Kitchen. Because there is a hatch with blood, of course.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
I'm investigating Logan's murder. What do you know? You should probably clean up the massive blood trail before you go.
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Logan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
Where are the bodies?
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Logan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
Already have. Okay, so that one just leads outside. See if there's anything out here.
What's that?
5. I don't know if people can see. We have a key for one of them, don't we? Yeah. But there's nothing in it. Okay. There's nobody out here, so let's go ahead and look at everything. Tales of the Hells. Entry 18, Smiller the Defiler. If your wanders through Avernus seem to become an awful lot more scenic, luscious woods, big bushes, and the like, you may have wandered into a willy trap set by a creature named Smiler. None of us hellfolk know exactly what he is, where he's from, or how he got here. But he's a nasty piece of work. Well, he's called the Defiler, ain't he? He's not just nasty. Plenty of folk are nasty here, but he's weird. Something's not right. The book continues in a similarly unenlightening fashion. The Most Holy Sermonus Lashbearer Katrine. If you want to pause it to read it, I don't really find that interesting. Excavation of the Enclave of Naloth. For some reason, I feel like we've read this. But maybe not. Again, if you want to read it, pause it. Memoirs, Volume 1, Sister Clarwin. Path and Faith. Okay. I just don't find any of the Meditations, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. This record, penned by Rector Yanis, consolidates various sermons of Father Lorgan, High Priest of the Open Hand Temple. Do not, brethren, mistake the wonders of gathered society for the decree of those atop it. It is the duty of a faithful tormented. It is your duty to know when these decrees beget unjust suffering. It is not an easy duty. It is a duty that will scar your hands from carrying it as it well should. We must at all times recall a central fact. To suffer is not holy. To suffer is a consequence of holy duty made practice. Ilmater does not enjoy his pain, my friends. He endures it because it is just. Our own pain is an acceptable price to pay, but it is not a good in itself. Some may ask of you, if you are loved by your God, why does he allow you to suffer? Why does he allow anyone to suffer? The question is strong, rhetoric, but it has an answer. One cannot be healed without first being hurt. One cannot truly know joy without knowing its absence. But to live a life full of absence, full of suffering, would be to know only one thing. We enact balance in the name of the Lord of the Racked, for it is right and it is just. Okay, the only reason I even read that one was because I thought it might have anything to do, something to do with the thing, Mother of the Halflings. Okay, let's get into these. But anyway, yeah, I just don't find any faith or things like that. Just don't interest me. Seraphic Polish gloves. We get guiding bolts. And incense is worth a decent amount. For some reason. Critical success. Divine Rapture of Ilmater. Okay. Prayers of Repent. Register of Temple Dead Speakers. A death will often cause or in turn be caused by an imbalance of suffering. On such occasion, a priest must commune with the spirit to see if they can address their imbalance. Please list your trained temple dead speakers below. Dead speakers of the Open Hand Temple, Lashbearer Katrine, Sister Clairwyn, and Father Logan, both deceased. At the bottom of the page, there is a handwritten annotation. Apply for dead speaker training at earliest opportunity. Can't have none at next temple inspection. Why? Easy Furniture's do-it-yourself. That was False Bottom, 8 in Illusionary Glamour. The Well-Tended Garden. Healing, poisons. Okay, so nothing really helped us in there. Of course, we did fail an investigation check. Spicy shrimp soup. Gross. Rites for the passing. What the hell goes on down here? Sheet music. An elegiac fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Plea of rest. A hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. Rites for the passing. A Book of Ilmater Death writes, this page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. heraldic sign. I know it's this. Well, that really lit up the room a lot better.
That's curious.
Solve the open hand temple murders. Okay, we're not done. There is another door. And another door. The would-be saint. Scroll of dominate person.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Arcane lock. Miracles of the Outer City. Ooh. All right. Need a 20. Got it. I'm sorry, we got 30 some of these. Elixir of psychic resistance. Okay.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawen is buried.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the
Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas.
Why can't I talk to him?
eager for battle.
Oh.
All right, what now?
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Okay, now ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? Need a 15. Hey.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
If it will bring you peace, I will bear the madness. Gods no, I don't want to inherit your curse. And what happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
I don't want it. Alright.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. Madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Okay, maybe we can... Constitution. Steer yourself and guide the sensations elsewhere. Or elicit wisdom. Call on the parasite to absorb the strike. That's a 2 and a 1d4. 2, a 1, and a 1d4. 2 and a 1d4. Constitution.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
It's not. Hold firm, you will make this curse a gift. You will not surrender your wisdom. Okay.
The urge to laugh dwindles. You can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Hey.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
I don't know about that. Man, if we would have failed that, and then, lost our wisdom and stuff, I'd have been pissed.
Breathe deep and move.
Wait a minute, what the hell? Yeah, we opened up this one. Oh. So we opened up that. But I think we also could have just gotten there through here.
I wonder what the next move is.
I'd love to, thanks. Marching.
Looking ahead. Should mind my step.
Yeah, could have got there through here. Muzzam Road.
No traps, please.
That's good though. At least there are some things where if you don't pass your checks, you can still get to them. And you know, it's not like you failed forever. Like some of the, like if all four of your guys don't pass some of the checks on, you know, finding a buried thing, you just can't get it anymore. Unless you reload and try it again.
Looks empty.
Oh.
In blood, tell them.
Cry about it.
Survival is all that matters. What path lies before me?
So that's why I did come this way instead of that way, because two people were down there and I knew they had to come this way.
Got to move.
It's so weird. I hope I don't accidentally use that.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
Oh, he was saved. Idiot.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Can't give up. Not now.
Yes.
Swift and lethal. This is your end.
Then our eyes can't be trusted.
Flower key. Solve the open hand. Okay. Field report. Deathstalker zoom.
I am ready
A
to
spirit
rest
Doler
my
is
weary head.
talented. If a touch careless, the dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air as the act becomes because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They're going to die. There is nothing they can do about it. Cragged rocks and call it there. Oh my god, this place is fucking huge.
Open up.
Someone was arranging these corpses.
Clown's severed
What for?
torso.
Oh, are these entrails?
Elisera the First. The effigy of Elisera who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood or in the red. Ooh.
What's inside? Something over there.
Stillmaker. It's a dagger. Grants hold person. That'd be good for Astarion.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan. Moving in.
That's worth a lot.
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Rather unsuccessfully, it has to be said.
Dear Mrs. Priest, this letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mom says I need to say thank you more. So thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things for me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you, now 4. So I think, Mom, I'll be happy. One more thing. Did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all the shouting. Tenets of the Broken God. Request for alms. Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Yanis, if you've any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kicked dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch an onion if that's what you've got. Yours, Thuldra Thuldrin. Ew, sweet potato. I only like sweet potato pie. Don't like sweet potatoes themselves. Yeah, cloud kill. I guess maybe you could sneak the entire way down there. I don't know. Now, unless there's actually something in there. Oh, there is a chest. Not where the... Yep. Don't remember... When was this? 11 minutes ago. Yep. God damn it. Don't feel like using a resurrection scroll. Don't want people to go in there. We don't really need that chest because it has a slight valuable and only a few gold. That sucks because that was 13 minutes ago. Fuck.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, we have to kill them again? Goddamn.
my way.
Well, so much for peace.
Damn, nobody got hit last time, and this time she got hit pretty bad.
On the move.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Can't afford to let up. On the move.
Another fight. Let's go. Best be on my way.
Honestly, I don't know why she started going that way.
Let my name be known.
You louse, you might!
Shapeshifter. Beautiful, but terrifying.
Something good here, I hope.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's
Someone
another chance
was
to rest.
arranging these corpses. What for?
Oh. Are these entrails?
Okay, so I don't need... Oh yeah, we do.
Never wanted the easy path.
We don't need to go down here. There's a lot of good stuff in here.
Looks like they were trying to hide. It didn't work. Anything of use?
There was nothing in those.
That's curious.
I forgot about the hole.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Logan.
Okay, so that's right there. So we can go back down there and do that. Let's do that. We'll fast travel here and then search all that. Okay guys, so this is yet again almost a week later. I had to stop and leave, but I remember what we were doing. We're going up here. I fast traveled here so that I could finish off this little section and then go here to investigate the open hand temple roof. Yeah, because that's the main thing. So, and we're still not in Baldur's Gate, so. My feet hurt.
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
A little overwhelmed as well with how many skills we have, but we can only use one, you know, at a time. Oh, didn't get left. I am happy that we got the wall of fire, which I've wanted for a little while, so. Okay, so what is this place we haven't found yet? Rivington General.
If you see this sign, that means you are too close to Gildro Angleiron. His work must not be interrupted.
I won't have a word.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Bard, I like to hum a little funeral dirge, add a sense of occasion.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Inspired. The rush of adrenaline does wonders for my creative process.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
What difference does that make? Perhaps if there was no other option, I would never kill someone I cared about, or without hesitation. If there was no other option, I guess.
There's a killer inside you, isn't there? It wouldn't take much to push you over the edge.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
So there's no blacksmith. Oh.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
I didn't attack you. I've been out here the whole time. You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Persuasion. I know it's hard to believe, but you really were attacked by a doppelganger. We have 16 with that one. Or deception. You must have been attacked by my twin. He's a real handful. Intimidation. Try it, and you'll be smiling without teeth for the rest of your life. Persuasion. You had a blow to the head. Are you sure you're remembering correctly? Medicine. Hallucinations. Irrational anger. These are symptoms of a serious head injury. And we need a 20, so... We have a 17 to a 20, so we only need a 3. Wow, okay, we got a nat 20.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Well, I was hoping to buy stuff.
What do you want now?
I want to trade.
And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
I feel like he has some good stuff. Rune powder in the modern gnome. This extremely wordy treaty supposes about the possibility of recreating rune powder, the mythical explosive documented in gnomish legends. I ask my most renovated and prodigiously talented audience to suppose the following. Rune powder, as we know of it, may no longer exist at our particular space-time environment, but it must absolutely exist within our minds, both singular and collective. Now we've landed upon a fascinating bit of philosophy. Think, of the following formula. Thought plus behavior equals action. Then why not the following? Thought plus idea equals action. What? With our knowledge of rune powder's unique properties, why can we, the reader, myself, anyone with an interest really, not manifest that which we can imagine? Consider the following. Level up your life. Life going down the latrine, wondering why nobody likes you, losing out on love, wondering what's wrong with you. The short answer is nothing. You're just lacking a little charisma. It's a common misconception that charisma is something you're born with. The truth is, charisma can be learned. And by purchasing this book, you've just taken the first step on the path to becoming the best version of you. Well, he doesn't have charisma. Into the Feywild. Excerpt from what appears to be an unpublished memoir. I called my name out into the darkness, and nothing came back, not even an echo. That was the moment I knew I was truly alone, and that I, Gildro Angleron, would have to find a way to confront myself, accept myself, and fundamentally embrace myself for exactly who I was. And it was the Feywild that would teach me how. Let's quick save, just in case he comes in here. Journal of Gildro Angleron. It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gosen, and in that time, I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington Rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have, if I was willing to sit on them for a while. But that's something I'm not willing to do. Mama Anglarion didn't raise any fools, but still, I have to wonder, where are these diabolic weapons coming from? Oops. There we go. I keep forgetting that button. Drinking horn.
Open up.
Iron Hand gnomes, our grievances. All know that the primal source of mechanomagical method and measurement in Girdle Iron Hand, gnomic deity of militant artifice. For generations, the Iron Hand clan reverently toiled in their Baldur's Gate workshops, creating intricate devices of precision and beauty, crafting in peace alongside the sweatshops of lesser artisans. Sometimes, in their generosity, the Iron Hands even shared methods with these others. But then did the adherents of the thief god, Gond, in their hubris, found a house of wonders and arrogate to themselves the labor and credit of all mechanomagical works in Baldur's Gate, and many gnomes did join the Gondians to their shame. And the voice of Girdle spoke of Wolverforce, Bongal, and said unto him, Suffer not these Gondians to steal thy livelihoods. And so Wolverforce speaks out against the Gondians, citing the flaws and errands in their shoddy works, rightly extolling the superiority of the creations of the Iron Hands. In response, the Gondians, in their envy and color, did utter vile slander and calumny against the Iron Hands and Wolverforce was worth. There followed the death of Wolverforce in the unfortunate rune powder incident, and the Iron Hands, with the complicity of the Flaming Fist, were driven from the city into woeful exile. That was kind of boring. I wish I didn't read that. Letter from the Fulfilled Heart. Dear Master Angleron, I'm exceedingly sorry to report that we are still unable to find someone who might be willing to meet with you. The men and women of this city can be so awfully picky sometimes. Might I suggest that you try submitting a portrait that presents you in a different light? Not that there's anything wrong with a blacksmith, but I wonder if that might be one of the prejudices that we are unfortunately running into where tastes are concerned. Of course, we won't stop trying to arrange something for you. As we like to say at the Fulfilled Heart, there are no lost souls, only those who've yet to find their home. Yours encouragingly, Maestro Harstrom. Dearest Gildro, my dearest darling Gildro, your last letter left me rather concerned. I think it's time you seek some professional counsel for your melancholy. Such things can't be left to brew away unchecked. You've always been a sensitive soul, and I know how heartbreak has always hurt you more than you let on. There's no shame in seeking a little aid, is there? I'm always here for you, you know that, but I'm no expert when it comes to these things, and I think you should find someone who is. I say this with all the love in the world. Please at least think about it. Love always, Mama. Well, that's nice. It's kind of weird we have all this to a dude that you can barely talk to.
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
There indeed.
What do you want now? And go down to the bloody...
Okay, so yeah, you can't do anything with him. Hatch in there that we don't know, that's locked from the other side. There's no like check to pass. You know, like to find anything.
Don't be shy. Moving it.
Yeah,
Let's get
nothing
going.
to pass.
Light on my feet.
Oh yeah, this is where we had that fight. What the hell?
Very well.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. The finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Let's see, I've never heard of an extra-planar circus. Why is a ghoul sniffing people? Is this extra security because of the priest who was murdered? It is now the time for a circus. The army of the Absolute is close, and I'd like to enter the circus. I've never seen it.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Alright, I'd like to enter.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Oh, persuasion. I'm not a threat to you or anyone else in the circus, I swear it. Bard deception. I've actually just been hired. Meet your new bard. Or intimidation, let me in or I snap you in two. Or we can pay. Let's do bard deception. And we only need a 10, so no need for advantage unless I roll a 1. Okay. 37.
Oof! Viola Silvertongue won't be happy. Oh well, she should have practiced those high notes. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
So we have a circus.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Interesting. Circus of the Last Days. Zara the Mummy. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Insight. Try to interpret her hand movements. Detect thoughts. Read her thoughts, trying to glean her interest. Nope. Oh, we got it. Okay. Usually these are like 1 or 2.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints?
I'd like to see your face paints. She doesn't have very much money. But we could get this. I only need 1. And a disguise kit. They weigh £1 each. Let's grab them just because I feel like they could be very useful. We actually don't have that much stuff to sell.
No time to dally.
Wanna dance?
Since she can hold more, let's get rid of all this stuff.
Attention!
A 92% discount. Why? Just freeing up some inventory space. Okay. So we got some disguise kits. And face painting kits just in case.
This treasure is a pile of junk.
Scummy ball bag, move! My God's to clean!
Okay. Akabe, destroyer of planes.
Found only in the most exotic of planes. Approach! Ugly one.
You are very loud. The hell did you just call me? Prototac Bard. Incredible. I know a good set of pipes when I hear them. And you have them.
Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
What is the jackpot?
No more questions. Spin or don't.
I like to swim. Me and my miserable life are fine. Yeah, it's spin.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
Aww.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Thanks, I guess. Can I spin again?
Yes! Drown me in coin, and perhaps you shall win the ultimate prize. Alas! No, Jack. You are welcome, putrid one. Return again to try anew.
Magical walnut. It's just camps. And a mirror of aging. It's not worth anything. I wonder if... I think Karlak has good perception.
Approach! Behold! Spin!
Oh, it's 500.
To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
You're cheating. I saw you rig the wheel.
You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
Final spin wheel, do your worst, you cheating bastard.
Behold! My fury! Win prizes found only in the most exotic of plays.
We got turned into cheese. So she couldn't do anything. We can't like... Well, we just wasted a bunch of money then. Okay. That's weird that we can't say anything. I guess maybe we had to pass the perception check. But it's too late now. Viola Silvertongue, Calliope Blinsdorf.
Another bard? Did Lucretius hire you? Stay out of my way, talentless half-wit.
Where is our... That's right. That's kind of funny that you can play and they'll throw gold at you. It's not much, but still.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Another. Good.
Investigation, examine the cage. 15. Needed 3. Yeah, of course. Well, we do have 4, so let's go ahead and use 1. Okay, well. Guess we don't get that one.
The bars look sturdy.
Why good?
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Persuasion, show me what? Come on, your secret is safe with me. Or intimidation. Tell me what you're up to or I set this cage on fire.
See? The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs. I roar. Break my cage. And then you die. You all die!
What exactly do you plan on killing everyone?
Soon.
Murder whoever you want, I'll be long gone.
Unlikely.
Mum won't let me touch the animals. Bet you don't have to ask your mum to pet a stupid cat.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Man, we can't say anything about anything.
Hunger. My stomach screams.
press your flesh through bars. And add blood. Meat.
I don't have any food for you, but I'll be back, I promise.
No flesh. Meat. Now. Now. Now.
Don't get too close. Beasties are hungry, and you look like food.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
Let's see. Simply watch. What a corny joke. Boo, get off stage. Boulderian, relax and enjoy the show. It's been forever since you've seen Dribbles perform, or Bard. Sure did. His opponent was really clutching at straws.
Oh, hey! Looks like we've got a proper comedian in our midst. Good thing, too. I'll need someone with your wits for my next trick. Now, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Approach the stage.
A round of applause for the stalwart heart! Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you
Damn it.
special?
Keep failing on the perception stuff. My courage. I do something even that scares me. I treat everyone around me with kindness. My strength, of course. I won't let anything stand in my way. There's something unique about my brain.
No, it's not that silly head of yours. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baulders Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
Is this the lady?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Wow, they all have very good initiative. Oh, so these guys... Oh shit. Oh, at least some people are on our side. Let's see. Cool. Okay, well they're all back with these guys. 52, that's not too bad.
I got this.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even get to do anything with that thing. I don't want him to go in those.
This is gonna feel good. I've got it.
thou art sweating.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Oh, okay. I guess I should have looked at that first.
Regard the spontaneous flatulation.
Now this is my happy place. Poor fucker.
Hey, there we go. This guy already died. I'm not trying to have anybody else die.
What do I have to lose?
Got him.
Another shifter. And here I thought that I'd slay a clown.
A clown hammer. 3 to 12. It's a war hammer. Word from the tribunal. Foom, we see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion, the trail of cold, bloody murder you have left in your tracks. Track needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored, but he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching. He did.
I'm ready.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Sorry, Quentin.
Let's have a look.
Beast cage key.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Okay, so the guy that died probably wasn't actually anybody important.
Press ahead. What's inside?
How could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
I have something to ask.
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
Trying to figure out if we've talked to these guys.
Boys ready? They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling alone. Or any stupid enough to be most pleasing to remind them that this is our city. And don't take kindly to parasites.
So we're leaving. End of story.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
What a waste. Okay. So to get in this building, I guess, right here. Yeah, okay, we've been in the temple before. We need to investigate the temple roof.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
I tried.
Please, in the name of the Prior One, have mercy.
I forget he can do that.
No time to rest. One day I'll catch a break. That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale? Something's on my mind.
Yeah. You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
What are you doing here, Kitty?
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better if you don't call me at all. That'll be all, thank you.
Quite a nice ring you have there. What are you going to do with it? Well, from the looks of those letters, one might guess you were responsible for the post house's missing pigeons.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favorite.
Those letters are important. You shouldn't be eating their messages.
Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
Intimidation. No, leave these pigeons be or I'll eat you. Persuasion. I'm not leaving till you agree to stop hunting these pigeons. Deception. There's a much better aviary across town if you've already picked over the choice cuss here. Persuasion. I mean, 1 and a 4.
Oh. In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Oops. Bundle of letters. Cat's got your tongue. Okay, so we got all the letters. Update, find the missing letters, yeah. Is there? Damn it. The only one is right here. Let's see, you can explore a little bit over there, but I want to do that first. I think just fast traveling over there would be the fastest way instead of trying to get down and everything. Covered in corrosive fluid. Reduced by 5 until long rest. God damn it. What's the point of getting up here? I do not know.
Just stamping us in the dirt.
Stop fretting. The steel watch will put a stop to them.
Those machines will form a circle round
Go.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Martha?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot.
I don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
Persuasion. I found the letter, but it was very difficult. I'm afraid my fees have gone up. 18. Only a 1 would have us lose, so.
Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief.
And, okay, I'll say it froze again. 343. I mean, I don't know if that was really worth my troubles. Did we get anything else? What's this? Word from the, yeah, we read that. Just the keys, yeah. So he really didn't give us anything besides a little bit of money. Okay. Well, continue exploring down here, I think. Can we talk to her?
If you're hungry, you can wait with us. A priest might come out with some scraps if we're lucky.
Oh, this is the temple. I was like, isn't this the circus? Because this is where we came from. We can't get over here just yet. Possibly somewhere through this barn. But other than that, we've explored everywhere besides this area. We're facing over here, so we need to go to our right.
Something good here, I hope.
There's free food over here if we've talked to them. That jackass. I hate that guy. Turned me into cheese. Popper. Stony. Bony.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply in denial.
Book of Cheesomancy. The Book of Cheesomancy by Mistress Bree Kurtstrider. If you come to this book today, I humbly request you to consider that the wild art of cheese magic is no laughing matter. Yes, indeed. For a while, one might amuse themselves at the conjuration of fermented milk through the veil. Curds can be a most dangerous tool. A cheese curd can, of course, bludgeon his enemies with a young and vigorous wheel of watered hayvan, but those of more subtle inclinations will learn the benefit of destroying their enemies, standing with a curse of blue cheese sweat. When learning the arts, one must be able to imagine a delightful runny Lauren and cider pairing, as well as the gassy agony of the lactose intolerance. Oh my god. Let's try to talk to him one more time.
Dribbles is, behold, perhaps this time, fate
Spin the
shall
wheel
grant
watching
you
for an
a better
opportunity to
prize.
distract a cubby. Oh, okay, there we go. Bard persuasion. I'd love to hear about the adventures of such a famous djinn. Or performance. Let out a huge fart. So stupid.
Ah! What is that vile smell? Are you dying? Impossible. You sneak! You cheated!
So did you. I just evened the odds.
Enjoy the jackpot, muley curd!
What the
Damn that Ginny. Where am I?
What?
On my way.
Oh, sh... Please stop following me. dead guy here.
I bet I can crack that open.
Needed 20. Hey. Narula. 5 to 17 damage. What the fuck? Oh. I didn't think I could get over here, to be honest. Well. Goodbye. Stupid bitch. It's a trident. This weapon will return to your hand when thrown. You cannot be forced to drop the trident when thrown. The weapon creates an explosion that deals 3 to 12 thunder damage and a 6-meter blast centered on the target. Veil of the Wind. You gain a +3 bonus to movement speed and jump distance. Equipping this weapon gives you immunity to falling damage. Glowing. This object shines in the glowing light in a radius 6 meters. Wow. Okay.
Seems simple enough.
Get your shinies and Tritos!
Why do you have to go missing now of all time?
Where am I? Okay.
With haste.
Damn, I really wish I was proficient with this weapon. Maybe Karlak is. Hello, fellas. Never anything in the vases.
Might be
Nope,
useful.
don't want that. Alright, where's that jackass? Who is this?
Coming to this plane was a mistake. Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. It's a pleasure, darling. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
An impersonator, are you sure?
As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
I'll look for Dribbles. Dribbles is probably dead.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Okay, weird lady. Alright, where the fuck is that dude? Up here. Oh, he's gone? Oh no, he's right there.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Wait, where is everybody? Why weren't we together just now? I didn't do that. Yes, 8 to 20, a little bit better, by 1. It has a 1d8 instead of a 1d10, but it's plus 6 to piercing, and it also has a 1d6 to thunder, which is actually better than force, I think. Better actions as well. And it's legendary.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Ha ha! How did the despicable cheater enjoy his vacation?
Had a lot of fun, actually. Thanks. I won the jackpot. Give it to me.
You are alive. That is gift enough. Now be gone. Akabi is bored of you.
Really?
Akabi is tired of the Wheel of Wonders. He is now closed.
What happens if we attack him?
Pick a fight. The consequences are hardly so.
Never mind. Well, we got the trident from it, so I mean, that's worth it, I think. I just wish he got what was coming to him, let's just say.
Another step forward.
Okay guys, so we're gonna have to end it here, because I'm gonna be splicing these videos together and it's gonna be over 2 hours already. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.